What are the signs that your relationship is over? Well, the first sign is a lack of sexual intimacy, because it is the biggest giveaway. Once there is lack of sexual intimacy in a relationship, it is definitely a sign that it is over. Because if the relationship were not over, then why aren't you guys having sex? So it is definitely a lack of intimacy. When people take their physical body away or their intimacy away, then they are making a statement. And the statement they are making is really huge. Like, look, this thing is over. I don't want to give my body to you. What are you going to do? So this is a sign that it's over. A normal relationship doesn't have lack of intimacy. Shouldn't. A normal. Keyword is normal. Normal relationship shouldn't have that. But because you want to know the sign that your relationship is over. You may be in limbo, you may not know, because certain people, it's hard for them to catch up. It's hard for them to smell the coffee, okay? It takes certain people longer for them to know that this person is done with. So if you want to know, this is definitely one of the major signs that he or she is done with you when they sexually withdraw. Because intimacy is huge in any relationship. There isn't a relationship without intimacy. There isn't that relationship though. You need to tell me. I mean, lovers to lovers relationship without intimacy is right. Normal relationship. So this is a sign that is over. The other sign that your relationship is definitely over is when the person you are with start reconnecting with their exes. They start getting into contact with their exes. Do you know what does that mean? Why would someone who's happily in a relationship see his or her ex? It's definitely a sign that they are over with you. They don't want to be with you. And therefore, they rather get in contact with their ex. Is either they may be trying to contact her to beg her and say, well, I've realized my mistakes. I want to be with you. Okay? Or beg him. Like, guess what? He wasn't the one for me. Baby, I want to go back to you. Or contact their exes to badmouth you. They could be friends with their exes. I don't believe in people befriending their exes. They could be friends with their exes. Badmouthing you. He or she will run to her ex and tell the ex everything that is going on wrong in your relationship. Normal relationship shouldn't have this type of forces interfering in the relationship. So this is definitely a sign that you guys are over. The other sign that is over is when they are very disrespectful to you, even in public. They disrespect you in front of people they usually do not disrespect you. They're disrespecting you in front of your parents. They're disrespecting you in front of your friends. And they're not used to doing that because they have nothing to lose. When someone has nothing to lose, they don't care about formalities. Like, well, I'm done with you. I don't care what these people mean to you. I don't care. I'm done. So they are blatantly rude. It doesn't matter who's at home. They don't care. They will start screaming, starting a fight with you out of nowhere. And they don't care if they see you guys fight. Couple have their own, fight, little fight. Oh, we shouldn't fight when people come to visit us. We shouldn't fight in public. Let's fight inside of our room. But then, once the fight moves from the bedroom to the public, the relationship is doomed. Over. Someone in this relationship is done. Someone in this relationship has nothing to lose. And the worst person you want to be around is someone who doesn't want to be in a relationship anymore. That is the worst person. You want to be around with someone who doesn't want to be in a relationship with you? That's madness. They will make sure that they act in the worst way possible so you can give up on them. It could be they're not brave enough to tell you they're done with you, but their action speaks louder, right? Their action, you will feel it. You will feel it because you're naive and you're trying to hold on to this relationship so bad because you were once in love or you were once in love with this person. So therefore, you don't want to let it go. You're hanging on by the thread. You will see all the red signs, but no, those signs are maybe yellow to you. They're not ready yet. But reality is going to sink in when it's too late. So their behavior is trying to show you that, hey, I am done with you. But you're not reading the room. No, you're not. You're in your fantasy land. La la land. Speeches and roses. Okay? So those are the signs that your relationship is doomed. They want you to be so disappointed in them to a point where you leave. Because some of them are not brave enough to say, look, we are done. So they will do despicable stuff just because they're not brave enough to tell you that they're done. They will cheat with your classmate. They will cheat with your friend. They will cheat with your roommate. They will cheat with your family member if the family member allows them. They will cheat with Anyone that knows you, and they won't hide. They want everybody to know that they're cheating, just to humiliate you. Another side of someone being down with you is when they humiliate you. They do actions that are meant to humiliate you, that are meant to demean you, that are meant to just bring you down to your knees. They just want to crush you once and for all. I'm done with you. How about I sleep with your auntie or your uncle? How about I sleep with your father? I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine that type of humiliation? So it is a bigger sign that they're done with you if they are super irritated whenever you utter a word. You could just say good morning. They say, what the heck? What is good about this morning? Why are you insulting me? A good morning can turn into an insult in their mind because they are not listening. They are not seeing you. Come on, you don't exist. You will say, well, let's say, I don't know, you can share a car and you say, well, I want to take this car to go to the store. Why? Don't touch my car. Once they start withdrawing their belongings from you, share belongings, then they're done with you. They don't want to share anything with you because you are not their priority list. They're done with you and you are not a priority. You are a done deal. Your good morning is irritating. Your hi is irritating. Your sex moves are irritating. They are not convincing enough. They don't like it anymore. They don't have time to be intimate. They don't have time to go on date nights. They don't want to do any of that. When someone starts withdrawing everything you get used to do as a couple, you need to know they don't want to be a couple anymore. They don't want to be with you. Because couple, you guys are two people who came together and decided to become one. But once they start doing activities in solo, without including you, they don't want to be with you. It is a sign they're done. They are having solo rendezvous with their friends. They prefer hanging out with their friends than being with you. Nah, just give it up. You need to really give it up. I know it's hard. It's easier for me to come here and say give it up because relationships are complicated. They're not black and white. Emotions are involved. And I get it and I understand. But I just want you to know that do not underestimate these signs. It won't get better. It will only get worse. And the longer you are in this misery, the worse the damages that this person is inflicting on you will get. Right now, you may not see it. But somewhere down the road, you will feel so worthless for pulling up with this, for not reading the room, for not smelling the coffee, because you were so in love. And it's normal to be in love. When we are in love, sometimes we are naive, including me. Okay? We are naive because we are guided by love. Like, well, I love him or I love her, It could be that. So love renders people weak. There's nothing wrong of the fact that you allow this to happen. But there will be something wrong if you keep allowing it to happen. And the duration of time you allow this to happen. Okay, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying that it is human and normal to be in love with someone and to not smell the coffee earlier. But how long are you going to be in this to realize they are done with you? That's my question. And that's why I'm here to help and give my opinion and my theories. The theories of Rose. The factors that I have mentioned are a telltale sign that someone is done with you. Irritability. Do you know what does that mean? Whatever you do irritates your partner. This isn't love anymore. No, this isn't love. You could wear the best perfume. You come around and say, well, what type of stank is that? You may do your hair. He will not notice. You may shave your hair. She may not notice. You may go to the gym and look great. She will still call you fat. She's no longer into you. How about that? When they are no longer into you, nothing you do will change their mind. And why would you try to change someone who doesn't want to be with you's mind? I don't want to waste my time with that. You don't want to be with me. I don't want to be with you. But it's easier said than done. Because when you're in love, it's not that black and white. We want to make it work. We want to make it work so bad. We're holding on to this love. Like, I want to hold on to him or her. We can make it work. This is just a phase. But before you realize it is a reality or becoming of a reality, it will be too late. Your emotional damage will be greater than you. When should you get out? When you see all these signs and there's no sign of hope, I think you should let it go. There's nothing wrong with letting it go. There's nothing wrong with letting it go. What is wrong is holding on to something that is not working. Don't hold on to it though. Let it go as fast as you can. There's hope at the end of the tunnel. You can always relive your life and be happier somewhere with somebody. But with this person that is treating you this way, you need to let it go. Don't hold on to something that is not worth holding on to. There's only one life. And time is so precious. Time is what is against us in this life. Nothing else is against you. Because if you're sleeping, the clock will not stop. If you're awake, it won't stop. If you're happy, it won't. If you're sad, every decision you make with your life matters. I don't believe in wasting time. Do not waste your life. Do not waste your time. He or she is not worth your time. You can do better.